This is KSL, your news specialists today.
48, of course, it's Monday, and more often than not, moms tend to plan the menus around the household, what's going to be for dinner for the week, and that's a tough task every single week to come up with something.
Oh, that is tough, but we have some help for you this morning. Richard Piatt has interviewed the most organized cook that we've ever seen. Take a look.
How about this for an idea? Spend less time in the kitchen and less money at the grocery store. If it sounds too good to be true, Toni Spilsbury begs to differ. She's the author of The Organized Cook. She's going to spill her secrets about meal planning, how to get organized, and how to save money as well now that school is back in session. So how did you come up with this idea?
Well, I came up with the idea to save myself time. I was a busy mom of 4, and we had started a foundation in Las Vegas to build a school for the blind. So my life, to say the least, was very busy. So I started this meal planning system where I would plan out my family dinners in advance, and it's kind of an algorithm where I reuse time and reuse ingredients, where I am making, like, for example, a coconut steamed rice one night. Well, I make twice as much rice as I need, which I'll show you in a minute, and I store the extra rice to make a fried rice later on in the week.
Okay, so this is a prime example. So show us how you planned this out and how it's going to play out. Exactly.
Well, I made a sesame baked chicken, and what I did, because also in my meal planning system I reuse ingredients, and nothing goes to waste. So I took mandarin oranges, a can of mandarin oranges, and the juice from the oranges I used in my marinade for the sesame chicken. So I combined that with some soy sauce, some sesame oil, some brown sugar, and made my chicken. I saved the oranges in a baggie for a couple nights later to use on my Chinese chicken salad.
Okay. So we're basically taking basic ingredients that originated in different places and using them in different
Exactly. That's why I call it an algorithm, because I reuse time and ingredients all throughout the week. Thank you.
Move it around a little bit.
And then I took my rice, and if I'm going to make rice, why not make twice as much as I need? So I store that rice in a container to then later on in the week. Nothing makes better fried rice than leftover steamed rice. And then I just dump that rice right into my wok with some eggs and with some Asian vegetables. And these Asian vegetables are actually, I just bought a bag of frozen vegetables.
Okay. So what's the alternative to this? And not planning it out means that you're kind of in a panic all the time when it comes to meal
Not planning it out, I say you're going to be scrambling for last-minute solutions, which are one of 3 things. You're either going to end up in the drive-thru, fast food drive-thru, making unhealthy decisions for your family, or you're going to end up going to the grocery store daily, what I call the grocery store drive-by trap. And what I mean by that is when you go to the grocery store daily, you increase your exposure to impulse buying by 60%.
Okay, so that's a lot of money that you can save.
Or you're going to end up in expensive dinner nights out.
Right.
And, statistics show that families who eat home-cooked meals spend half as much as families who eat out regularly.
Okay, so little planning can save you a lot of headache and money.
A long way.
Okay, very good. Well, Toni, thank you very much for showing us how to be an organized cook.
Thank you. Thanks for having me on.
We'll have more on KSL.com.